Hello, my name is Peter, and today I'm going to do an update on my Musa Basjoo banana plants. This will probably be the last update I do this year before I overwinter them. As you can see, we've grown quite a lot this year actually. The leaves are starting to go a little bit paler, and they started to shred quite a bit as well because the temperatures have been a bit cooler. And there's been quite a few nights with some strong winds, so that's why a lot of the leaves are starting to rip, but they were looking pretty nice up until a week or two ago. Now the actual plant has grown, I'd say probably about double its size this year. It did take a while to get going, but I'd say probably by early September it was getting to a good size. It's the 3rd of October when I'm filming this, just for reference. But the thing that surprised me the most actually is this pup on the left. This one was very small when I uncovered it in early spring, and then this year it's actually grown almost to the same size as the main one, which itself has grown at least probably about 3 or 4 foot this year, and this one's grown pretty much from the ground to the same height, which is quite surprising actually. So yeah, a few months ago I did another video when I removed a couple of pups from the corm, from this clump, and I have those potted up. As you can see, since then it's actually pushed up a couple of other pups. So there's one at the back, that one was either very small or I couldn't see it last time, and then this one down here at the bottom has started growing as well. I think that one at the bottom has only been here for a couple of weeks. And then there's this one at the back, which was here in the last update, but it has grown very fast. This is a sword sucker, as you can see, with the shape of the leaves, and the same with this this other one down there, which has just started to grow. That's also a sword sucker. So these ones are preferable to replace the mother plant or to transplant, because they'll grow a lot more vigorously. There's also this other pup on the right. This one's also grown quite a bit since the last video I did. It's a little bit smaller than the one on the left. It's not grown quite as fast, but it's still a good size. I've not actually measured the height of these pseudo stems, but I'd imagine it's at least, this one's probably over 5 foot now, or about 5 foot to the top of the pseudo stem here, and then with the leaf coming out the top, probably about 6 or 7 foot. So it's actually quite hard to get it all in. I have to stem quite far back to be able to show the whole clump. But yeah, as I said, it was looking a lot greener and nicer a couple of weeks ago before the winds and the cold nights. It has still been growing, even though it's slowed down quite a bit. As you can see, this other one at the side has started to open up another leaf as well. So yeah, I'll do, like I said, probably a final video this year of overwintering this plant, and that will depend on the weather, but last year it was at the end of November, so I'm trying to leave it as long as I can before I have to overwinter them, but it's likely going to be late November, early December, depending on when we get any hard frosts. I'm not going to do anything if we're only going to get a very light frost like 0 degrees or just below freezing. But if we get anything like -2, -3 for a few nights, I will definitely start overwintering them, and I'll do a video at that time when I'm going to overwinter them, as they're a fair bit larger than last year, so I'm going to have to do it a little bit differently. Also want to protect the 3 main stems the most. The other smaller pups I'll not bother too much about, and if they come back, they come back. But I definitely want to protect these largest stems, as they're the ones that have a chance of potentially flowering in a year or two's time. I think in the UK people typically get the flowers on the Musa Basjoo in around year 4 or 5, something like that. So these probably do have another couple of years. If this one grows as fast as it did this year, next year it might also get to a flowering height before this one. So like I said, I'll do another update probably November, December, depending on the weather, when I come to overwinter this. But if anyone is in a region where they get frosts much earlier than we do here, I do have a video that I made earlier in the year when I overwintered it last year, and I showed that. So I'll link that video as well, just in case anyone wanted to see how I did it last year. But yeah, that's it for this video. Try to keep this as brief as possible. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and ring the notification bell so you'll be notified when I release new videos, and I'll see you in the next video.